That does not mean you aren't to use common sense and provide insurance for your family on your automobile and on your house, because Jesus saw that Satan had misapplied that. He was misrepresenting the intent of Psalm 91. And in the process of doing that, he was encouraging Jesus to demand from God, to put God in such a position where he has to respond because you quoted a verse. That's not the way God operates. It's not the way Christianity is, and it's not the way the Bible is written. So, coming back to our text, we've got 5 signs here that will follow those that believe. I would ask people this question in my own thinking and meditating on this passage. Can we pick and choose which of the signs follow our ministry? I mean, I don't think we should be able to do that. Maybe we can. I don't know. I wouldn't think that we could pick or choose. So if we can't pick and choose, must we include that third one and fourth one in our ministry? You know, it's almost like people want to have their cake and eat it too. They want to say, now I believe in signs following. Do you really? You mentioned Eastern Kentucky, or you mentioned Kentucky. It's primarily in Eastern Kentucky. And I don't know why. I live in Kentucky and I've lived here for 30 years. And I don't know why we have to have such a bad rap when it comes to religion, but we definitely do. William Branham was born in Kentucky. Hobart Freeman was born in Kentucky. And over in Eastern Kentucky, yeah, you do have some, to this day, maybe not as prevalent as it was 50 years ago, but to this day, you do have churches who, what, John? Well, they're going to be even more faithful than Faith Assembly to the text of Scripture. And they're going to say, we believe in the longer ending, and we don't believe you have the right to pick and choose what part of the longer ending you're going to accept. And, you know, you almost have to tip your hat to those folks if you're going to be this literalistic and this, yeah, can we pick and choose which ones? And let's make sure we just exclude that third and fourth one, casting out demons. Yes, you know, we see that elsewhere in the gospel. Speaking in tongues, it's all in the book of Acts. There was a whole problem in Corinth in that church because they were speaking in tongues. Laying hands on the sick, we see that. But what about that third and fourth one?